Good evening, Canadians. I'm Guy Riel, and welcome to the Canadian Rielity.
Canada. We stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. As you can see, folks, new digs, new haircut. God love me. Whoa, hey, come on. Give it a week. It'll grow in, I promise. Such a fickle audience I have. Folks, this evening I want to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. Power. More specifically, people power. Now you're going to be hearing more and more about this so-called people power, especially due to the Green Energy Act. Folks, I'm riled up, and I haven't had my afternoon Timmies. Welcome to the Quagmire. You're going to hear all of those in the pro-prol press pandering and profiteering off the potential and possibly prosperous pretense of people power. Those on Satan's side of the political spectrum will claim that the act will do everything in its power from getting your lazy son-in-law off the couch to saving Winnipeg from being a beach resort. But I'm here to disprove every single one of them. You see, folks, electric power needs to come from centralized sources, because the closer it is to people, the faster it goes to their heads. Now, those left-leaning liberal lunatics like to label long electric lines as unstable and less likely to keep the power flowing. But I know better. Power needs to trickle down. The fewer plants we have, the fewer there are to fail. Have you seen those sources of renewable energy? Those hippies would have you believe that their loud, bird-killing death fans and oversized calculator batteries are favorable to fiscally feasible, flight-friendly, French-fraternizing, fundamentally flawed fossil fuels and flammable fluids. But what's the cost? These energy prices are too damn high. The new prices on average will raise the cost of energy by $12.50 a month. That's 2 skinny soy no-whip menti frappuccino rapes. Today's families can't afford the cost of green energy. Can we, the taxpayers, keep subsidizing energy costs? Money doesn't grow on trees, folks. It grows on corporations, the job creators, the backbone of our society. We need to liposuction out that tax fat so these businesses can be free to run in the global economic race and win the ultimate goal of all corporations, job creation. Folks, it's tough out there. I'm in the basement of a student facility. And I hope you're ready because the reality train is boarding and you've all got tickets. Those fear-mongering, ask first, shoot never crowd would have you believe that green energy is necessary to stem the tide of global warming. They say it's the future. Well, I ask, what kind of future? Are we ready for this brave new world, one in which we grow people in test tubes and our children frolic naked in bushes? You can kiss these goodbye. What's wrong with a little more heat? We live in Canada. Our summers are shorter than Leafs playoff runs. In fact, a hotter climate would be great for our economy. Ask anyone which bay they'd rather live in, Tampa or Thunder, and you'll see my point. And these billion-dollar no-emission energy rackets will ruin all that. Let's have some carbon dioxide pride for a change. And amongst all those other grandiose claims of the Green Energy Act's superiority, the carnivore-crucifying, car-corroding, commie-colluding, condescending counter-capitalists claim that this act will construct capable community power projects for rural communities. The Pinkos think that by offering better rates for power owned by a community, the government can support poorer areas while also promoting green energy. Well, I, for one, am calling this one out. Do you know who loves community power? Germany. Do you know who hasn't started a single major company? Communities. Who's to stop these mom-and-pop power suppliers from closing at 5 p.m. just because Aunt Edna is coming for dinner? Everywhere you look these days, power is moving up the transmission lines. Why own a corner store when you could be a manager at Walmart? We all know power is dangerous, folks. There certainly aren't any signs that read, touch the third rail. But that's just what this act is all about. These fascist commies want to decentralize the electrical grid and put you in charge of the charge. You, who just yesterday put a fork in the microwave and almost burned down your kitchen. You, who wakes up unemployed every morning to a hotter climate, wants cleaner air and a sense of community, but lacks any real way of dealing with these. You are a person. Multiple persons are people. The Green Energy Act wants to give you the ability to change your life, your community, and your world for the better. But can you really be trusted? Can people really be trusted with the power? That's today's Quagmire.
We stand on